When Jeremy stepped southpaw, that's when that big left kick. Oh!
Stevens nearly in. Kattar trying to finish the fight.
Elbow!
Kattar landed a Boston bomb tonight.
Oh my goodness. That one right there. That left elbow is the cut. Wow, stunning. What I'm seeing when I'm watching these guys move around is a clear advantage for Kattar on the feet. I'm seeing that.
Oh, there it is. It's over. Joe Rogan.
Wow.
Right hand.
Right hand on the jaw.
He's just feinting to close range, and when you decide it's time to go, you go.
New England Cartel is all about bringing championships back home to the city of Boston and New England.
Stay long, Cal, stay long.
When Calvin joined the UFC in 2017, Max was the champ. That was always the goal, to fight Max. So a win over Max puts us right in title contention.
Kattar landed a Boston bomb tonight.
Goodness.
Wow.
This one's real important to us, man. We got a lot of eyes on us, and we got New England on our back, and we couldn't be more proud to go out and represent them.
Oh, yeah. It's funny. It was my first fight. It was just crazy. It was 4-0. I had no idea who Dustin Poirier was at the time. On that walkout, I remember Bruce Buffer actually saying my name, and I almost felt like I was gonna faint in there. It's Conor McGregor. Yeah, he's rocking it, man. You know, good for him. Would I rock a bow tie? Maybe. Where's Jose Waldo, my man? That's what it was. You know, it was just so fun in games. You know, we're trying to get a fight. This is crazy, man. Fighting the king of Rio, in Rio, was just, that was one off the bucket list for sure.
There's this guy broadcasting. He was doing the broadcasting. A big husky guy. He go by the name Daniel Cormier. He's eating everything I work for. Yep. You know who the money fight is, DC? The real money fight. It's me.
I'm the baddest man on the planet, DC. You know this. If you want my title, come fight me. And after you fight me, guess what? I'm coming for your job. Accept the challenge. You got my number. Text me. Text me or call. You call me sometimes about most random stuff ever. You never ever call about the fight. Call me or text me when it's fight related and we're getting this baddest man on the planet fight going.
146 pounds, the official weight for Max Holloway. $146, the official weight for Calvin Kattar. The former decorated champion and now #1 contender, Max Blessed Holloway versus 6th ranked Calvin Kattar.
For more than a decade, he's been the embodiment of the Hawaiian warrior spirit.
I'm only getting better. I got a couple more fights. I reclaim that title and we're gonna ride the Blessed Express to the wheels fall off.
Oh! That is it, Calvin Kattar!
As one of the most accurate and slickest strikers in all of MMA, puts a legend into his crosshairs with no intention of missing the target. For respect and for the goosebumps from an exchange, they are coming for a chance to say, I'm still here, and I've been here all along. And it starts right now.
Wherever in the world you may be, a good day to you from Fight Island.
Another great opportunity for Max to really prove who he is as a mixed martial artist.
Max Holloway is one of the greatest featherweights of all time, but tonight he faces a hungry lion in Calvin Kattar.
And Calvin Kattar has long desired more respect on his name. He turned pro back in 2007. Calvin Kattar, a lot of experience outside the UFC and really gaining some featherweight traction right now.
Oh! Window for Kattar!
And he's going for the finish.
Oh, Kattar with a heavy shot, and Fist Gold is down.
Calvin Kattar has been training for the better part of a year in camp. Largely, it's been his boxing. The former decorated UFC featherweight champ Max Holloway looked a whole lot like the best in the world once again his last time out.
UFC Fight Night, Holloway vs. Kattar on ABC is presented by Modelo. Brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Hey, Anik, that's how it's done. Back to you, kid.
Max Holloway certainly believes he has done enough to begin a second era as the UFC featherweight champion.
Max Holloway dropped him in the first, dropped him in the second.
I never ever wanted to be a person of what if this, what if that. I can live with myself and be like, I put it all out there and I can cry over spilled milk. That day I want to enjoy this ride, We're gonna ride the Blessed Express till the wheels fall off. I love fighting. I think I'm more passionate about fighting now than ever.
What a performance by Max Holloway.
It's a big opportunity to fight a guy like Max. In order to win titles and big moment opportunities, you got to beat the best in the world. And I have that opportunity in front of me.
Oh, uppercut from Kattar. They call him the Boston finisher because that's what he's trying to do. He does the talking with the hands. He puts combinations together.
I believe in my heart and soul I was put on this earth not to only fight, to strike. So if he believes he's one of the best strikers in the world, come fight night we see, baby. I am not just another man in the way. I am the man, so come get it. I can't wait.
So here is the number 6 ranked featherweight contender out of Methuen, Massachusetts, Calvin Kattar. His last fight was here on Fight Island in July, a 5-round unanimous decision win over a very tough Dan Ige.
There have been times where people have said, this is the young guy. And Max is like, wait a minute, I'm younger than him. Max Holloway is a guy that fights with so much pressure, with so much pace, takes a lot of work.
And in terms of burying that Volkanovski fight right away, and both those certainly came on late, but Max Holloway, by the time, Dan, we got back to the hotel for breakfast, Max Holloway was smiling. Both fighters 5'11" tall. Both fighters coming in right at the featherweight limit, 146 pounds. Calvin Kattar will have a 3-inch reach advantage.
It's time! Calvin Kattar! Max Blessed Holloway!
Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. Gonna keep it clean. Touch gloves, let's do it.
Both guys have invested in some calf kicks early. Holloway's hands look quick as hell. He attacks the body there.
You start to tag him at the low leg kicks. But Max's hands look fast. He looks strong, and boy, is he mixing up those combinations.
And that's a part of the benefit in sparring, hard sparring. Nice. Good right hand from Kattar, followed by a second.
You have got to not get in the way of the right hand of Calvin Kattar.
I wonder if Kattar was expecting this kind of work from Holloway, or whether he was hoping. Oh, that was a good right hand. Oh, that was a beautiful back kick to the midsection. Landed clean.
Oh, man. Round 2 coming up.
Don't go so big with the right hand. You aim for the chest. He's ducking. If he ducks, we crash. We grab the head. Go to A.
When he gets his head out of the way of a shot, he's following it with counter punches, which is going to further discourage Kattar.
He can't wait for Max to throw.
Oh. Interesting to hear Tyson Chartier tell Kattar to fight angry. Seemed to follow up on that imperative there.
It's going to be...
Oh, that hurts him! Body shot from Max! Kattar's taking these shots and coming back.
Oh! Another one right through the guard.
Oh my
Kattar covers up.
Look at the cut on Calvin Kattar's forehead. Oh, the cut man is going to have some work to do there, John. Oh,
not again!
If you're going to look like this...
Oh! Kick! Kattar in real trouble!
Watch this poetry in motion. I mean, this is finesse at its best.
Oh, man.
How much can one man take?
Yeah, they're going to have to start looking at this.
Trying to turn Holloway around here. As yet unable to do so. There he goes.
Yes, sir. Right away, Max puts him back on his heels. Nice uppercut there by Kattar. Oh, these dudes, man.
What a fight.
Holy cow.
Oh, what an uppercut.
Body head, huge left hand for Holloway.
Holloway just goes at great right hand by Kattar. Oh, my goodness.
It is Holloway's world tonight, 15 minutes down.
Let's go, you got this. Yes, sir. Be clean out, clean in, clean out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, my bad. Reset this guy, especially when he's planting, okay? Be smart.
Beautiful left hook from Calvin Kattar.
Big connection from Kattar at the 3.5-minute mark.
Oh, this could be it.
Oh, we don't want to get hit the body anymore.
Looks a lot like the beginning of the end.
Oh, he's hurt bad.
Can Holloway get him down? Oh, he's going
legs. Herb Dean watching the action here closely. Another elbow.
Look at that elbow that's landed from Kattar, but Holloway is just still in his face.
Smacks Holloway that 500 strike.
Oh my goodness. Hey, it's the body shot. The body shot.
And And Dan, when is toughness not something that works in your favor, right? I mean, this could have a residual effect for Kattar.
There's a time where you have to save your fighter, but look,
Wow.
Calvin does that.
Oh, we got 45 seconds.
You thought there was not a fight that could meet.
Oh!
Oh my goodness.
Head kick late in the round for Holloway, who is barely breathing heavy.
Toughness, durability.
20 minutes down, remarkably.
Take the cage back and then you go, okay? In the open mat, show some levels. He's getting tired trying to punch you up. You gotta go for big shots. Think Cody.
Kattar has been hittable in his UFC career, but more often than not, the elite featherweights haven't been able to take his power.
Oh, he does it again.
He's even listening to the commentary team.
Right hand.
I feel sorry for Calvin Kattar. I mean, he prepared for
Yeah.
Max Holloway as we knew him.
Oh man, look at all the blood.
The freshman came to play, baby.
Oh my goodness.
Max blessed Holloway with a monumental effort.
That was crazy.
I've sat in this seat for nearly 10 years. I'm not sure I've seen anything quite like that performance out
That
of
was
Max Holloway
impressive,
tonight.
man.
No, not the bad luck, bro. Not the bad. I know. We just gotta settle fight, bro. I know.
Max blessed Holloway.
If anything happened in this sport, somebody drop off, Dana know my number. He can hit me up. Thank you, guys. Make sure you guys tune in next week for the pay-per-view, baby. It's gonna be huge. And we're gonna have surprises, baby. Let's go!
Can you talk about, Max Holloway, guy looking, as good as he ever has? What do you think about his performance tonight?
A lot of people whom we all respect and know a lot about this sport picked Kattar to win tonight. And he, and let's give Kattar the respect he deserves too. It takes two to make a great fight, and, incredible.
Traditionally, when you go 0-2 against a champion, it's tough to get that third fight, right? We've seen that throughout history. But, man, the way the guy looked tonight, if Volkanovski, I know we still got to do Volkanovski-Ortega, but if Volkanovski were to win, would you at least consider Max for a third fight the way he looked tonight?
Tonight he fought a bad dude that a lot of people thought was going to beat him, and he went out and treated him like number 6. So he did what he needed to do in spectacular fashion tonight, and I think that he deserves to fight Volkanovski again.
I know it literally just happened, and you have to sort of let these things play out. But was Max's performance tonight possibly the best we've ever seen? He got a 50-42 scorecard. He landed more strikes, or he threw more strikes ever. Could that have been the best performance we've seen?
He looked amazing tonight, but I don't know if I'd call this his best performance ever, but it's up there. It's one of them.
You talk about Max deserving a fight with Volkanovski again, assuming he wins. Do you think that's going to be a challenging conversation with Alex to maybe get him on board with that fight? Because it seems like his frustration towards that is kind of growing, and he doesn't even want to hear about Max's name at this point.
To watch this fight tonight when he's the #1 contender, and like I said to you guys tonight, a lot of people whom I respect thought Calvin Kattar was going to win this fight tonight. And the way they looked, Volkanovski can't even deny that Max deserves another shot.
Well, you heard some kind words about yourself, I'm sure, Max. Congratulations. That was an incredible performance. Talk to us about how you feel after something like that. We're just out here saying, is that the greatest performance you've ever had?
I feel great, man. I was in my bag today. I felt good. Everything was rolling, and I got some of the baddest mans behind me, so that's what happens.
He said title shot probably ought to be next for you.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think? Volkanovski, he's kind of said, I'm not interested in Max at this time. Do you feel like that was the kind of statement performance that if he is victorious, he has to fight you?
To get my first title, I had to win 10 fights and an interim. You know what I mean? Hard work. I ain't scared of no hard work. And everybody know, you know the saying, to be the best, you got to beat the best, and the best is blessed, baby. So bring them all.
Looking back, you've had like the pointing at the ground against Ricardo when you kind of showed Brian how to block in the middle of the fight. Dana himself admits you might be one of the coolest fighters in UFC history. So where do these moments come from? Are they just in the moment right there?
Sometimes there's freshmen, there's true freshmen. And then sometimes there's freshmen that come up and they take your girlfriend. I'm one of those ones that, you don't want to mess with me, I'll probably take your girlfriend. I'm one of those freshmen.